Hey, everybody. By everybody, I mean Hiroshi Paradox. She says, I hope you're doing okay. I'm doing all right. I just kind of took a little break. Uh, my grandma passed away last week, and it just kind of slowed me down there. I took it kind of hard, and so I just kind of not been working on anything. But in the meantime, I've got some books in. I've got some other stuff. I'm gonna start getting things ready. Uh, these are supposed to be bags to put comics in. I can get them open. This knife ain't very sharp. I have to get a better knife. We'll go get my Rambo knife, but I don't want to get up. There we go. There we go. There it goes. Well, these are just loose. Place I bought them from must have got them in bulk. Oh, I see. They're in a package. Hiroshi Paradox says I'm sorry to hear that. It's all right, man. It's just the way it is. It's just kind of a double whammy because Grandpa passed away a few years ago, and you couldn't hardly talk about one without the other. And I mean, even at the funeral, the guy at the funeral, he knew my grandma and grandpa, real well. And he was talking about both of them, and it's almost like a funeral for Grandpa all over again. And then at the same time, it's kind of like just, I mean, there's so much of my childhood was staying with Grandma and Grandpa. I mean, they're really good to us. Now, these are not the kind of bags I wanted originally. Apparently, these are the ones that you seal somehow. I'll probably not be doing that. Rich Paradox says, I'm driving, so I'll mostly listen right now. Cool. I'm packing these up. You won't be able to see it. Got these head sketches. I'm showing them off right here. So every order will get a head sketch. So I've got to put them in the bags, and I'm going to make sure that every order gets one head sketch, because if you got multiple books and I have to bag them, you're only going to get the one head sketch. So sorry, but we wanted one for every backer. So that's what I'm working on today. Meant to have all this done. Like I said, it just really put a damper on things. I've just been super depressed, and I don't want to be a downer to anybody. I really don't. But I'm just going to tell you what I do when I get depressed. It's just like I can't do anything. It's like I'm here. My house was a mess. It's like if I drank a bottle of water or a pop or something, I just threw the bottle on the floor. There are bottles piled up everywhere. There's bags. I finally picked it all up last night. I've been pretty much like, I don't know, just in this mood for a week. And last night I finally started picking everything up. I started putting things where they go. Washed some clothes. I don't know. It's just been hard. And it wasn't just Grandma. I mean, it's a little bit of everything. When something like that happens, though, it's just like it just compounds it. If you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I hate to be that way, but I can't help it. Then I get mad at myself for being like that. It's like, you got stuff to do, you got to get it done, you got to do this, and it's like I just can't force myself to do it. I did go back to. I took last week off work, which I was only supposed to work 4 days. I took 3 days off and worked Saturday night, which wasn't. I mean, it wasn't bad, but I don't know. We got Eric Hawkins in here. What's up, Eric? I hope you're doing good. I'm packing up these head sketches. They're on backer boards, so I'm putting them in these bags backwards. So if you just ordered one book, they'll be in here. And there's only one of these per, like I said, per backer. So you'll get one if you back the book, back the physical book. Sorry, I was just getting started doing my daily vlog and everything, and I just couldn't do nothing. I haven't played my guitar. I haven't done anything. Like I said yesterday, I started picking the house up, and I actually played some video games for once, and so that was good. But I had Axel here to keep me company, so that always helps things out too. And of course, Mom's home. I just go up to Mom's house, hang with her. And like when I get depressed, it's not like, oh, I'm going to end my life. I'm going, to me, I just shut down. And it's not that I'm in a particularly awful mood. It's just, I don't know. It's weird. It's super weird. I'm super weird. But if you can't tell, I shaved my mustache. I did that today. Got tired of my mustache, so I shaved it off. I'm going to put an extra one in here because this one side is, it's got some mess on it. I'll put something in it before I should put a book in there. Yeah. So I just figured I'd do this and see what's tomorrow. I've got to go to work here in a few hours today. So I probably won't work on these tomorrow. It depends. I'm going to get some orders and start shipping out. I haven't got the CDs yet. I've been super picky on the CDs, but they'll be here. The turnaround time on it's nothing. I just got to make sure things, straighten out. See, Eric. Eric says, dude, it happens. I still cry every day since I lost my brother last year. Grieving can be a long process sometimes. Yeah, man. I remember that, dude. I'm so sorry about your brother. It's just, and I hate, like, I've got family in Ohio, and I hate that the only time I've seen them in the past few years has been at a funeral. I really, really enjoyed seeing my family. It was really nice to see them, and we talked and had a good time. And I just wish that they were closer so we could do that more often. Because life is short. You gotta get out there and do what you can, and it's something I need to try to keep in mind when I just kind of shut my brain off. Is I don't have time. Just don't have time. But I pretty much have been off Twitter. I've been on it a few times just to look around, or if I get a message from somebody, I appreciate you guys that sent messages and stuff like that. I really appreciate that. But pretty much been off, and I get on Twitter today, and I ain't going to mention the guy's name, but he has a decent sized YouTube channel. It's not that big. He's always going on and telling people how they should make books and how they should do this and how they should do that. And I honestly don't think that their book looks very good. I mean, it's all right. It just depends on what you're into. But this one's a little bit too big. Uh-oh, Eric. I might have to put that in something else. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. There's Eric Kent himself. Eric, this one's a little bit too big. So I might have to put it in the box or something. It'll be all right. We'll figure out a place for it. Trim it. Yeah, I could do that. But you're talking to somebody who's got some very unsteady hands. Here, let me go back to trash talking this guy, whoever it is. He's always telling people how they should do their stuff and all this and all that. And he's always like, I don't use drama to promote my stuff. And then he's always constantly starting drama with somebody. There'll be he'll start one of those posts where people want to complain, and it'll be like a post with like 6,000 posts under it where he's started some kind of fight with somebody. You know how it is. I just think it's completely ridiculous. To me, that completely turns me off to somebody. I'm so sick of people who want to pick fights and that's their gimmick to sell their comic book is pick a fight, or somebody who wants to, get internet famous or build up their YouTube presence with stupid drama over crap that doesn't even matter. If you spend a couple $100 on somebody's comic book and they didn't deliver, I can see being upset about that. But some guy who I know didn't buy the book and is just using that to get money for his book, that's really lame. So you'll probably not see me doing that. I thought about it a few times just to start mess. Yeah, it probably is. Some of these, I've got books and stuff that was wrong sizes. And also I've got bags before that were like the wrong size. It's weird. Which I didn't even look at size on these. Usually I try to buy like the Golden Age bags. They're a little bit bigger than modern bags. Looks like we got another one. See, this one's going to fit, but it's going to be tight. See, I bet these will fit in Golden Age bags. That's what it is. I like the Golden Age bags better. You try to pull this on here without bending the crap out of it. So one thing I've been doing since, I've just kind of been sitting around letting my brain rest a little bit is I've been watching some anime that I used to enjoy. Started watching Bleach. I used to watch Bleach occasionally back in the day on Cartoon Network, on Adult Swim in the middle of the night. I used to catch in on there occasionally. And see, that one's a tight fit, but it's in there. And no, I'll put it in the right way. So every physical order is going to get one of these. You can get a head sketch. I thought that was awful nice of Eric to do all these. Let's see. You do Psychotron's face so much, you're going to have to be really good at drawing him now. Got Ash and Jacqueline here. Hey, what's up, buddy? Or as I can now say, my fellow Tennessean. But yeah, I was going to start this last week, and I would have had some orders probably sent out by now, but he just kind of, I just kind of shut down for a little bit. These books are still amazing, though. You guys, if you got the Iron Maiden with the wraparound, those are like super awesome. I mean, they're really, really killer because they wrap around and got the hollow foil and stuff. And then the Brad one was really cool. They turned out really, really good. Ashton Jackal says, happy to be a part of this great state. Man, I dig it. I like Tennessee. I like where I live. I'm kind of tired, though. Man. Really don't want to go to work. They moved this guy in temporary. He's been there before. But he has accidents on himself all the time. And, like, I don't really care. He wears a adult diaper and stuff, and usually he takes care of himself and everything. But anyways, he's not a regular client. He's a client that we're just kind of taking care of. This was a little bit tight fit, but I just put it in there. Oh, busted the bag. Now, this one's coming out. This one will go over here. But anyways, like I was saying, they moved the guy in there. And since the last time he's there, it's like his cognitive functions have like just decreased. He can't hardly talk. He doesn't know where he's going. He doesn't know like anything that's going on. It's really messed up. And they expect us to take care of him and our regular client, which makes it super hard because now this guy really should be in a nursing home. He needs a nurse be somewhere, and he needs somebody to do like some rehabilitation with him, because you can tell whatever staff he had before never talked to him. They never got him out to walk. They never did anything. He can't hardly do anything on his own now. Like carrying on the conversation when he was there before, I could talk to him. We'd laugh at TV shows and stuff. Now it's like he's just on another planet. I feel really sorry for him. It's not fair to my client that I'm with. It's not fair to staff to have to take care of both of them, because it's not fair to either one. They're not getting the kind of staff that they need, and he's not getting the kind of staff that he needs. And this is his life. That's what bothers me about it. It's the dude's life. Do they not care no more about him than that? Well, I got all those in there except for 2. And I may trim these just a little, or just put them in the thing. Oh, my chair's going to break. So I really need to pull up my list now. I got these done. So first thing I'm going to do, we got Zippy there. See, Zippy says, he says, hey there, fella. I hope you're doing a bit better. Glad to see you finally cut your hair. You look 10 years younger, true story. The only reason I don't ever cut my hair is not really that I care about it being long. I just don't like getting a haircut. And I actually did this myself, and it's actually grew a ton. I done it like, I don't know. Now, I'd shave the beard off, but I got this, like, I don't want this triple chin popping out. What I need to do is get me some stuff to dye it, which was funny because, you know, all my relatives is talking to me and Matt and Jake. I'm 38, Matt's 36, and Jake's 34. Jake has the most gray hair, and then Matt has the second most. I have the least amount of gray hair, which is funny. Look like I'm catching up. Look at this right here, and then right here, a lot of gray, and you see a lot of it up here. It's in my beard. Zippy says Doug's actually 15 years old. Yeah, what was funny was like they had a bunch of pictures. Like I like the way they do the funeral service here. We have the viewing the night before, and you come in and we went up to the casket and everything. Then we come off to the other side and sit over here. And they've got a TV and they've got pictures that all the family sent in, and so it rotates through those. And there's a bunch of pictures of me as a baby, and my grandma's holding me. And I was telling everybody, they was like, "Look how young you look." And I said, "Well, if I shave my beard, I look just like that." So, yeah, I'm doing a lot better. It just took me anymore. I just don't deal with things very well. I just slowed down. Like I said, I finally picked up the house. The house was a mess. It's dirty, but it's way better than it was. Washed some clothes. I gotta go back to work. I went back to work one night. And this will be my second night back at work. Right now, me and this other guys, we've set up our schedules where I work 3 days a week. It's 1 8-hour shift and 2 16s. So that way he gets a couple nights off. Because if we didn't do that, he would have to work 6 nights a week. And then somebody else would cover one night off. And so he gets a couple nights off now since we work that way. And I actually like it quite a bit. Yeah, I'm going to have to get the list out and see how many books and start packing. I would try it on this. This Chromebook is super slow. If I turn anything else on there, it'll shut down on me. And I don't really like logging into Indiegogo on my phone because it's also kind of goofy. But, yeah. Can't wait to get these sent out, get them in everybody's hands, and get started on book 2. I don't have any of the other ones out. Actually, I do. They're in a stack over there. Here is the Firefox Pro cover. It turned out so good. It looks so cool. On the back, we just went with a GravestonePress.com. Comics to Die For. It's got the little gravestone there. I thought that was cool. And then in these, we actually, to get them a little bit cheaper, we let them put an ad in the back right here. And then here's an ad for Lone Wolf #2, which Firefox Pro is going to start lettering that here pretty soon. Well, the second half of it. First half of it's lettered. And then here's an ad for Psychotron 2. Oh, she knows how to just put a big giant 2. And the inside pages in these books just turned out so stinking good. I mean, seriously. Eric did such an amazing job on this. I think you guys will really dig it. When I open it, it blows my mind how good it looks. So I hope you guys, dig that and you get it. We got Tony Sizzle in here. We got Dave in here. As if he says, congrats on your book. Looks turned out great. Man, it really did turn out really, really good. I'm thrilled with it. As soon as we get these shipped out, if Lone Wolf 2 it's not lettered yet, then we're going to do a relaunch for these special edition books. Like this one. You pull one out, even though I probably shouldn't. This is the Iron Maiden Lost in Time hollow foil book. It's a wraparound cover. I'll get these. And of course, these also are twice as big. This is twice the size of the regular book because it's got some extra stories in it and extra artwork. Like when you get back here and you get back here and you got the Psychotron 2 ad. Right after that is a story that I wrote called Crazy Ride, and it's about one of the characters in the Psychotron story. It goes along with the book. And of course it's Firefox Pro, so he's got that style, you know. I love seeing his Psychotron like that. Then you get past it, you get some art. You know, we'll show off. There's a Wolverine ad that Eric paid tribute to. Here's a Captain America ad he did tribute to. And then there's a Don't Tread on Me Gadsden flag. Then here's the regular cover and the Firefox cover. I wanted to put all this art in here, so if you got it, you got to see it all. Here's the art for the Brad cover. And then here's Eric Hawkins. Did this awesome Psychotron. So you get the Brad and the Eric. Then you flip over here and you get a Muttman Psychotron. And then you get the Ghost back up. The first thing that me and Eric worked on. And I don't want to give it away. But I just want to tell you, it's got some hardcore action in it. I'll show you this page right here, if you can see it. See Ghost there? I'm kicking them guys' butts. And then in this one, we don't have no ad. There's the last page of the Ghost thing. It's like a spread. Then there's the Greystone Press ad. I didn't want to do any ads on these. I wanted these to be really special. Yeah, we actually did go on this one. I went for the glossy pages. I upgraded. This one has thinner covers, and it's got the uncoated regular pages, almost like a regular comic book, but the cover's still thicker. It ain't gonna tear up like a regular comic book. On this one, you know, we went with a thick cover with that on it. Then we went for the glossy, thick paper. So these books are sturdy. They're really sturdy. Can't wait for you guys to get some of these because honestly, we need to build some hype for those because those things are way cooler than what you can even imagine, what I can even show. I'm going to try to get my DSLR out, take some like really good pictures and some video. And so the second time around, we're going to promote the crap out of those glossy books and push them really hard. And I'm thinking like we're going to do shipping in the book all in one thing, probably like $35, and you'll get all those. Let's try and look. I don't think I have any of the extra stuff laying around here. Of course, you're not on the relaunch. You won't get any of these. So this is our special, thank you to all the people that supported the Kickstarter and the Indiegogo. This next one we're going to launch on Kickstarter first, and I don't know if we'll do an Indiegogo or not. We're definitely going to launch a Kickstarter and push the crap out of the Kickstarter I might buy some ad space on somewhere or do something, or I'm not sure, but I really want these to do really, really well. Maybe I'm going to have to start some drama with somebody. I don't know. Yeah, the way I set the book up, Cyclotron, when the story ends, you've got the ad for Cyclotron 2. Then you got the backup story. Then you've got the pinups. Then you've got Ghost, and it ends. So I thought that was pretty neat, and you get to see, all the cool artwork and everything, and you get plenty of story. There's another story. It never got finished. I'll probably do it for the Tony says you shoot too much on camera for anyone to beef with you. I trust me, people start anyways, man. What's funny is what people talk about starting a beef with me, and I hear about it from other people. It's kind of funny. They always say, well, you probably shouldn't because he's showing everything on camera. He does this, and so that's just the way it is. Ain't no big deal. Oh, I shoot too much guns. That's what you're saying. I've actually got a copy of the Red Rooster book. I was going to shoot with a gun, but I don't really want to do that. That's the wrong kind of drama. Like, I tried to start like just a goofy joke when I shot the Common America CDs, and what was funny is people just kind of laughed at it and went on. It didn't generate anything. I've actually got a really cool rifle that probably going to shoot here this weekend. I might shoot something with it. Buying a PSL from my brother. PSL is a giant AK. It's an AK, but it's chambered in the same round that the Mosin, the Gant shot. So yeah, I do have my MP5 though. I could shoot some stuff with. It's just 9mm, but it's awesome. And I've got my HKG3 clone. Shoots 308. Shoot some stuff with it. Of course, my favorite though is still the Desert Eagle. I got the Deagle. Maybe I'll shoot a Red Rooster with that. Hershey Paradox says, I've seen a bunch of the big name crowdfunded comics at the used bookstores lately. It's pretty weird. Yeah, I think the thing is, like, most people buy these books. The books are a product from a YouTube. It's not really like, I'd say maybe Earthworm Jim. People would want Earthworm Jim, but everything else is just a product either from a YouTube or it's a 90s nostalgia throwback. And once they read the 90s throwback, they're like, yeah, I remember why this didn't do so good. And they go ahead and get rid of it. Or like, it's like, oh, this is okay for that YouTuber guy, but I ain't really going to keep it. So that's what it is. Well, guys, I'm going to get off here. I got to go throw some stuff in the dryer and get ready to go to work here in a little bit. But maybe tomorrow. I should have time tomorrow. I'll start picking out the orders that don't need CDs, and I'll start sending them out. The CDs will be the last to ship. So appreciate you guys stopping in, and I appreciate you backing, and I appreciate you sharing everything. It's really awesome. And I'll try and talk at you tomorrow. So yins, have a good one. Bye. con Dios.